On the night of November 30th, 1940, German planes bombed Southampton, England, and destroyed the Above Bar Congregational Church. The pastor and caretaker were able to rescue the church records, but all else was destroyed except for a bust of Isaac Watts, the father of English hymnody. The destruction of those old buildings was a blow to Christian history, for within the walls of the Above Bar Church, the hymns of young Isaac Watts were sung for the first time. Isaac was born in Southampton on July 17, 1674, the oldest of 9 children. He was a brilliant child who started learning Latin at age 4, then Greek and Hebrew soon afterward. It's said that even before he could speak plainly, he would cry out, "A book, a book." Isaac advanced so quickly in school that a local physician offered to finance his education at a major university. But as members of Above Bar Congregational Church, the Watts were committed dissenters. Their group didn't believe in joining the state church, but opted instead to establish independent congregations where they could worship without conforming to government regulations. As such, they were often bitterly persecuted. Isaac's father even spent time in prison for his beliefs. And the financed education? It never happened because dissenters were not allowed to attend state universities. So at age 16, Isaac enrolled instead in an independent academy in London and graduated with honors. Returning home, Isaac spent 2 more years living with his parents and attending Above Bar Congregational Church. One day, discontented with the quality of the singing at the church, he wrote a hymn for the church to sing. This was a new and very radical innovation, for at that time, only the Psalms of David were sung in English churches. Nonetheless, the church loved singing the young man's hymns and commissioned him to write many more. For 2.5 years, Isaac churned out hymns for that little congregation. Those 2 post-college years at home became the golden years of Isaac Watts' hymn writing. How remarkable that some of the greatest hymns ever sung in the English language should be produced by a young man just out of college who is today known as the father of English hymnody. Isaac was even reluctant at first to publish his hymns, but at the urging of his brother Enoch, he finally did so. In 1707, Isaac released his first book of hymns. It was an instant success. In it was perhaps his most loved hymn, "When I Survey the Wondrous Cross." In total, Isaac Watts gave the world over 750 hymns. The old church building in Southampton may be gone, but the words of the hymns first sung there continue to echo loudly in churches throughout the world.